Hello, my people. One of our Nigerian brother was sadly jailed yesterday. You will be shocked when you find out why our brother Ogbonna was jailed in the United Kingdom. The saddest part of this brother's story is that this is another brother who worked so hard to come to the United Kingdom. He worked so hard to the point where his dream is to bring his family to the United Kingdom. Unfortunately, some people never learned. When you find out why Ogbonna went to jail and awaiting deportation, you will be shocked. I want to know whether you think that if Ogbonna had done the same thing in Nigeria, he would have gone to jail. What is wrong? Do you think that the reason why a lot of Africans are ending up in jail, do you think it's to do with the United Kingdom? So people said if there is something in this UK that is leading a lot of Africans that when they come to the UK, they forget their senses and they will do silly things and end up in jail. Do you think it's the environment, or you think that these behaviors have always been there? It is now because these guys are now in the UK, environment is different, they can be easily held accountable. That is why they are ending up in jail. Let me know what your views are as we share the story of our brother Ogbonna, who is 39 years of age. If you like to hear the latest diaspora news, this is the place to be. You're in the right place. Ogbonna is a picture that you are seeing here. This brother came to the UK with his family, and he was working in the care sector. Working in the care sector. Brother Ogbonna, it was reported, he has a colleague at work. Him and this colleague, he said they used to have banter, they used to joke, they would joke, they became friends. One day, my brother came to work and he said he was joking with this colleague. The colleague was standing. He came behind the colleague's back. My brother just grabbed the girl from back, grabbed the girl, put his hand around the girl's shoulder and chest. The guy looked back, said, "Guy, which one now? What is happening? Why are you? What are you doing?" Ogbonna say, "I'm just joking with you. I'm just joking with you. You know, we should go out on a date." The girl said, "But guy, I'm not interested in going out with you on a date. Me and you, we are colleagues. I don't want to date somebody that I work with at home." Ogbonna said, "Okay." He started after that incident, my brother did not stop. When he was doing all these things, people that knew this guy, they called him and said, "Brother, this is not Nigeria. You need to slow down. How is it that you are so in love with this girl? That is why you are so you're becoming deregulated to the point where every time you see this girl, you want to hug her, you want to hug this girl, you want to hug this girl. Guy, take him easy." But the guy opened and say, "You guys talk too much. The girl likes me. She likes me. She's just playing hard to get. Give her some time. I'll continue to put pressure on her. With time, she will fall for me." You know, some women, they like you to try to show to them that you really want them. This guy said, "Ogbonna, this is not hard to get. Can you not tell from this girl's body language that she's not interested? And in fact, she's irritated by what you're doing?" Ogbonna say, "Man, forget. In Imo State, you know how many girls have done the same thing, that have played hard to girls, and at the end, they still fall in love with me? Relax. I am in control. I know what I am doing." That guy say, "Okay, brother, since I am telling you now, and you're not listening, then you have to live with the consequence of what happened." Ogbonna said, "Nothing they happen. You guys not to the fear. You guys to the fear, man. Nothing they happen." Okay, the guy said, "Okay." Ogbonna saw this girl the next time, the next colleague. He persisted and he started joking with the girl that, "I'm a big boy." The girl said, "What do you mean by you're a big boy?" He said, I have my what I have under my leg is 15 inch. The guy said, why are you telling me all this thing that is 15-inch? He said, I'm telling you, girls like big stuff, man. I have it, man. Why are you playing hard to get to me? The guy thought this joke is going beyond a joke. Why is this? What is man saying? The next time Ogbonna came to work, he even did the worst thing inside. Meanwhile, the same guy that was working with our brothers called him to the side and said, guy, this your joke is becoming more than a joke. They said monkey doesn't jump in desert. Now, it's when tree is close to a tree. That's when monkey jump. Monkey cannot jump. Brother, if you continue to do like this, you land yourself in serious trouble and say, relax. This girl likes me. I know the girl likes me from the way she smiles to me. One day, my brother and this girl were together. Ogbonna brought his dongo out. You know what I mean by dongo? But he brought what is under his leg. He brought it out. He said to the girl, can you not see this thing? It's 50-inch. You don't want to have this thing. This thing is big. This is what women want. The girl said, touch it. At work, me and you were on break. You're bringing your dick out and you're telling me to touch it? This is beyond a joke. This thing that I'm telling you now, if they didn't report it in the newspaper, you won't believe that somebody will forget his senses to the point where he will be doing this thing. At work, my brother brought his dongo out. Tell the girl to touch it, feel it. The girl said, the girl kept quiet. She didn't know how to handle it because the girl herself, she's not long that she came to the UK on the same carer's visa. The girl was confused. She didn't know what to do. The girl now approached another colleague. Look at what is happening. Look at what your brother, this guy is showing me his dick at work, telling me to touch it. And the other day, touched me from behind, touched my chest from behind. The girl said, this is not normal. In the United Kingdom, this is classed as harassment. It's classed as harassment, sexual harassment. The guy shouldn't be doing this. You need to report him. The girl was confused. She didn't know whether she should report Ogbonna. The friend, have you not reported him? The girl said, no. Because you need to report him, because if you don't report him, he's not going to change. He's going to continue to do this kind of thing. Meanwhile, if Ogbonna see the girl, say, hey, smile. The friend persuaded this girl. The girl called the police and said, this is what my work colleague did to me at work, touching me without consent, brought out his dongo and telling me he's got 15-inch. Would I not like this thing? The police arrested our brother Ogbonna. Ogbonna did not deny that he did what he has been accused of doing. He said it was a joke that he thought they have good relationship. You have good relationship with somebody that is not your wife at work. You now brought out your dick and you ask her to touch that thing. So this guy he's been sent to jail yesterday, not because he was doing extra hours, not because he was trying to get rich, but because he was bringing out his penis at work, telling his colleague to touch it, that he has big penis. Because of that, Ogbonna has been jailed. And when he finished serving his jail time, he'll be sent back to Nigeria. What about the wife? What about the children who invested their hope and everything on our brother? Those ones now, they will have to leave the country. The children will have to be uprooted. Is this a responsible man? Some people say this is spiritual attack, that this is the evil father of his father's house. How can somebody come to the UK and this is the place that he has always wanted to be? And all of a sudden, he's now bringing out his penis at work, telling his colleague to see that this is not normal, that this is spiritual attack. Put your comment in the comment section whether you think this is spiritual attack. Do you think that if Ogbonna had done this in Nigeria or in any other African country, would have been sent to jail? Do you think that Ogbonna, this is the first time he was doing this? Some people, it's possible that when he was in Nigeria, probably did worse things, but he never held accountable for his action. Because of that, now our brother Ogbonna, is going to jail. Hopefully, there are lessons that can be learned from this story. Somebody is going to jail not because he was trying to get rich, but because he went to work and he's telling a woman, I have big penis, come and touch it. Touch it, it's big. 15-inch, would you not like to have it? Is that the action of a normal person? Let me know what your views are. Do you have any sympathy for Ogbonna's wife and children? Because there are children involved in this case. The children will have to be uprooted and they'll be sent back to Nigeria because of what Ogbonna, our brother, has done. Let me know whether you have any sympathy for Ogbonna. Even if you don't have sympathy for Ogbonna, what about the children and the wife? Because the wife and the children, they didn't ask for that. Meanwhile, another of our brother Aunt Olubumi, who has been in the United Kingdom for almost 4 decades. We shared this brother's story last year. He has finally won his appeal, and he has been given the leave to remain in the UK, not indefinite leave to remain. After almost 40 years, the brother is now on another 20 years route. 20 years route before he will finally get his indefinite leave to remain, if there is still indefinite leave to remain in 20 years' time. This brother's story, what are the lessons that you can learn? When you're young, you move abroad, sort yourself out. Nothing lasts forever. Sort yourself out as soon as possible. This brother was put in big trouble by the immigration lawyer that he was using. The immigration lawyer decided to add fake stamp to his passport application thinking that will make it easy for him, that he'll be able to pretend, deceive the Home Office. Immigration lawyer was caught. Immigration lawyer himself was later deregistered because of adding fake stamp to our brother's application. Almost 40 years of living in the UK. This brother could not go to the doctor's appointment because he was worried about being arrested. Because of that, he had 2 strokes. He was leaving. The Home Office asked him last year that he needs to return back to Nigeria. He managed to get a good lawyer who now helped him. When you're dealing with lawyers, there are a lot of fake lawyers, lot of quack lawyers. There are very, very good, excellent, brilliant lawyers, but there are a lot of quack lawyers. You have to be careful. Choose a lawyer that's somebody that you know, or somebody that you know has recommended, that they have used. Don't just go and pick somebody from the street and you say you're using a lawyer. They will give you more trouble. Anthony, we thank God that he has now been granted indefinite leave to remain, and granted leave to remain, and you stay. And if you're a young person now, you are still young, you are active, plan for your retirement, my brothers and sisters. Don't wait till you get to 60 years. You're not begging for you to be stay. You'll still be fighting to stay in the country. When you're 60, you should be looking forward to your retirement. Go and enjoy what you have labored for. May your evening be better than your morning. If you know the weight of that prayer, you will say amen. May you not experience poverty and hardship in your old age, because you won't have enough time to correct any mistake that you've made. We thank God that our brother Anthony has now been granted leave to remain in the UK. Don't forget to share this video with anyone